You got me?
Yep.
All right, yo, did y'all look good today?
Yeah.
All right, I saw y'all playing ball. Who's hitting the most shots around here? Right there. Who hitting the most shots around here? Game time. All right, who watch boxing and MMA? Name out your favorite fighter. Favorite fighter. Here. Devontae Davis. Keep going. Tyson. I heard that one. Floyd Mayweather. All right. So here's the whole thing. So here's the thing. One of the greatest prophets of our time said one of the best lines. Everybody got a plan until they get hit in the mouth. That plan and that person who said that was Michael Gerard Tyson, was known as the most baddest man on the planet. And then, on February 11, 1990, the boxing world, the whole sports world, was shocked when Buster Douglas beat him. Because Mike Tyson was looked at as a Leviathan, powerful. Nobody could beat this dude. And then out of nowhere, he got beaten. The next day, when everybody got it, they said, yo, Buster Douglas probably lost in the second round. Mike Tyson was known for knocking people out within 5 minutes. Then the next day, when people got up there, it was like, wait a minute, Tyson lost to this dude? Now here's the thing. Buster Douglas' mom passed away 2 days before the fight in Tokyo. Came in there, he was losing one round after another. Then it came into the 10th round. His trainer said to him, homeboy, you're about to lose. You are losing this fight. Your mom passed. How much more do you got inside of you? We can either pack this up and go home, or you got one more round. The trainer said to him, Buster, make the choice. I will take this and throw it in the ring. Now, the universal sign in fighting, when the trainer throws in his towel, what does that mean? They forfeit. Fight is over. And that's what his trainer said to him. I will throw this in. So you got one more round left in you, Buster. So, Buster clinched up Tyson and gave him an uppercut. If anybody remember that, my people remember that. Tyson got rocked the first time he ever had that happen to him. And then Buster gave him a 3-piece, and that fight was over. Now, these gentlemen that you see up here, two of these gentlemen said something important. You had the brother from Liberia, and this brother said something very important. That is not about how you start or how somebody, it's about how you finish. People will finish before you. Now, here's what I want to tell you. I was that same guy. I almost quit school when my pop passed away. I almost quit school when I decided to say, look, I couldn't pass the test. I was failing, C's, D's, and F's. And I looked my teacher in the face and said, I'm done. I walked outside and I said, look, I can make it out here. The hustlers, the ball players, all I got to do is work on my game on the court, and I'm going to the NBA. By then, you went to the NBA by high school. You didn't have to go worry about college. So when I walked out the door, I went on the step, and I'm about to walk out the door. My teacher said to me, he said, hey, that's something just like that. He said, hey, I hope you have a plan when you walk out there. You want to know why? Because I went like this. I didn't want that no more. I didn't want school no more. I didn't want anything else. I didn't want to go ahead and try no more because it was hard. And I say that to a lot of you. My high school students, my elementary, junior high school students, math is hard. English is hard. All these things is hard, but the worst thing is when you throw in your towel. Think about your mom. Think about your pops. Think about your little siblings who's right behind you. They're following your example. So I tell you this, don't give up. This summer, don't give up. Read a book. Learn a new math problem. Don't give up. This brother here, he could have given up when he came to this country. I can promise you the odds were against him. All these men said it straight up. That their friend looked at them and told them straight up, nah, you ain't supposed to be here. Guaranteed you look at all these men here. Ask them to see if they're supposed to be here. Ask them if they're supposed to be here. The statistics, I don't care whether you're black or white, the statistics against you is to be in jail or to be dead. But, look at this. Look at this. They all still here. And we want to see the same for you. Whether you want to go to the NBA, you want to go into the NFL, you want to go to the MLB. You can't give up your talent. Game 1 of the Boston Warriors and the Boston and Dubs series. The Dubs lost the game 1, right? You imagine if Steph, Clay, and Draymond said, yo, This game is over. This whole series is over, man. Bench, y'all go in and handle this. Can you imagine what happened? But they did a loss. But imagine, because they did not do that, look what happened to them. Steph Curry was able to go ahead and do this. Give my 4th ring, right? So I want that for the rest of you. I want you to be able to have your ring. Your ring will say future graduate, future college freshman, future college graduate, future businessman. I want to see that on your shirt. So I need all y'all to stand up. Stand up with me. Stand up. Listen to me, y'all. I need y'all to please say this out loud. I keep my towel.
I keep my towel.
No, come on. I keep my towel.
I keep my towel.
All right, let me say this again. Fellas, the ladies, they're over there. Let's try this again. Fellas, say it loud. I keep my towel.
I keep my towel.
That's right. Don't you dare throw this in. No matter how hard it gets. Do I have any high school students? Seniors? Seniors? All right. Don't throw this in. Right? Do I have any kids in 8th grade? 8th grade. Don't throw this in. You got more to go. You see these gentlemen threw this in? You will not see a judge. You will not see businessmen. They wouldn't be anywhere else. These men would not be your coaches. They'll be in the streets. So, here's what I tell you this summer. Stay out of trouble. Don't fall into anything, all right? I need you guys to keep your towel. So, like I tell my people on my podcast, and I tell my players who I train every single day, wipe the blood, wipe the sweat, wipe the tears, but whatever you do, don't throw your towel. So I need you to say it again. I keep my towel. Say it one more time.
I keep my towel.
Say it one more time.
I keep my towel.
So fellas, I love y'all. Y'all got it. Don't keep being men out here.